Tēnā koutou katoa. I'm Lucy Mackintosh and I'm the author of Shifting Grounds, Deep Histories of Tāmaki Makaurau Auckland. This is a book that explores deep histories of Tāmaki Makaurau Auckland that are embedded in certain parts of the city. It asks what happens if you write a history starting with the ground and you work your way upwards and outwards from there. How does that change the way we might understand this city's past and its present? The places I write about are familiar to many New Zealanders. One of them is Hira, Pukikawa, Auckland Domain. Another is Maunga Kēkē or One Tree Hill. And the third is Ihu Mātau. Each of these places are familiar to many New Zealanders, but when you start to look at the stories that are woven through each of these landscapes, they open up new view shafts into lesser known histories, and these histories can complicate and even change the way we understand this city. When you start exploring the stories under your feet, history looks a bit different. When you follow the lava flows, the kumara gardens, the rhythms of the harbour, the springs and the rivers, the introduction of chickens, pigs, exotic flora and fauna, you start to see how much the non-human world has shaped Auckland as much as humans have shaped this place. So here in the Auckland Domain, for instance, we have a very Victorian, picturesque British landscape with the tea kiosk, the bandstand, the duck ponds and the playing fields. And yet this is a very manufactured landscape that was created for the 1913-14 Auckland exhibition. And in creating that landscape, it swept away other histories, longer histories of this place. And it's also the place where Governor Fitzroy built a house for Pōtātō Te Wherowhero, the Waikato Ariki, or leader. So there were important relationships being built right here between the Crown and Māori leaders in early colonial New Zealand. Colonial Auckland becomes a place of Māori tribal networks, of Mediterranean connections, of missionary circuits, of Chinese trading practices that show a much wider array of histories that still resonate through the city, even though many of them haven't made it into our history books.